Hello friends, followers and channel members, welcome to a very different kind of video here on the channel. Now for those of you who normally watch the live streams, you'll know that we quite regularly have Friday night quiz questions. Doesn't matter what day of the week it is, we always have Friday night quiz questions. Well, sadly I am away this weekend, meaning that there will be no live stream tonight, but I didn't want to leave you without anything to watch. So instead, to make up for that, we've got a video comprising of 10 quiz questions for you. You will have 24 hours to be able to answer the questions in this video, and then the answers will be revealed tomorrow. I'd love to see the answers posted down below in the comments, and afterwards, of course, for a little bit of fun, you can see how many you got correct. So let's jump straight in with question number 1. On the flight deck, you'll all be familiar with the flight director and the green bars. However, at what bank angle do the flight director green bars disappear? So an easy one to start with: at what bank angle do the flight director bars disappear? Question number 2 then. For takeoff on a contaminated runway, is taking off with a flex temp takeoff allowed? And there's an extra bonus point available for anyone that knows what the actual definition of a contaminated runway is. On to question 3 then, and this question concerns the flaps of the aircraft. On takeoff, at what speed do the flaps automatically retract? Question number 4 then concerns aircraft in a holding pattern. So let's say that we're currently holding at 5,000 feet and air traffic control have asked us to descend to 3,000 feet. If we don't use VS mode and we used managed descent, what FPM will the autopilot command to make the descent from 5,000 to 3,000? Again, if you are in a holding pattern and you ask the autopilot to descend in managed mode, what VS rate will the autopilot command? Question number 5 then. When we're performing an autoland, we hear the aircraft call out RETARD. What is the difference between the RETARD call out of an automatic landing compared to that of the RETARD call out during a normal manual landing? Back on the ground then for question number 6, and this involves one of the very first steps that you will do when powering up the aircraft for the first time that day. Cold and dark in the cockpit, you need to check what the battery voltage is. Before you can proceed any further, what is the minimum battery voltage you are allowed before you have to recharge them? Question number 7 then has us on final approach to Split in Croatia, and for this question we're looking at the minimums required. For this Cat 1 approach, the minimums are 440 feet. That is our minimum descent altitude as shown here on the primary flight display. Question number 7 then, what happens to the altitude tape when it passes the minimum descent altitude? Does the altitude readout box become amber? Do the numbers turn red? Do the numbers turn amber? Or does the altitude box start flashing once it passes the minimum descent altitude? So for here, it would change as we pass 440 feet. Question number 8 then is another question about the flaps. Now everybody knows that there is a maximum speed at which you can start to extend the flaps. So 2 questions here really. What, if any, is the maximum altitude at which you can start to select config 1? Question number 9 then is very straightforward. I'd just like to know, what is the VMO of the aircraft, the maximum operating speed of the aircraft? And finally, question number 10, what is the maximum operating speed of the aircraft if you are in alternate law? So guys, that concludes our 10 Friday night quiz questions. I really hope you have enjoyed this, something a little bit different and something to get you thinking. Pop your answers down in the comments below. Would love to have a read of those. And of course, stay tuned for tomorrow when I will be revealing the answers to the 10 questions we've asked today. If you've enjoyed this video, then please do leave a like button on the video. And of course, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications bell so you don't miss the answers later on. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.